Alright everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is S-Dragon08. Or if you're watching my Twitch, this is S-Dragon081. And if you're watching me over here while I'm playing on Xbox, I'm S-Dragon08. But for this particular game, my character name is Ava08. Anyway, let's take a run through. I've noticed that there's a lot of changes have happened in this game that weren't there before. And I've been playing it probably for, I don't know, maybe going on 2 weeks now. Trying to figure some stuff out here and there and whatever. I mean, the game is still good, so I'm not crashing on that. It's just that now when you want to sit here and upgrade your weapons, it takes a little bit more than what it once was, which is probably fair. I think the first thing I'm going to introduce everybody to is this is it. We only have the common enhancement and equipment specialist. There's no longer the master. Now you do have the unlicensed and that one. That's pretty much it. So it all has to go into the fold. Pretty much when you're doing it, think about it like this.
Why just buy one item when you can buy two?
Okay. You're still gonna need the embers. So you have to remember that. When you convert your bees or classes over, of course, to legendary and all that, to beef it up, you're going to have legendary embers. And to do these, if you want that percentage rate to go up other than a bunch of failures and destroy your shit, you're going to have mythic embers. Now we'll just put it this way. Let's see here. Right now, you're looking at my, well, eventually I'll get there. I'm sorry. Power disher, patrol bow up. Of course, it's not the top. It's probably middle. And most of the top is like 315 attack power, but you know, whatever. It still does its job. I went on ahead and get the patrol bowls. Got that up to legendary, which I gotta still keep hitting up. I bought this one at the auction house. I'm not gonna crash. You can get a hold of some pretty good deals at the auction house. These are S-class type armors and weapons that you can pick up. I think this is the latest that they've added to the edition. You still have A-class. Some of it I got as S-class, but it takes a lot even more to sit there and get it leveled to where you want it. This is A-class. This still uses legendary embers to do what you gotta do. And if it gets damaged, of course, you're gonna have the A-class tools to fix it. And if you want to see what all that's about, let's see here. You know what? I don't even want to do it in this town no more. It's too damn widespread. I think this is probably the reason why people like to hang out over here or hang out in other areas because it's right there. Excuse me a moment. Yeah, that's fine. But anyway, a lot of people like to hang out probably here, and well, particularly I like to hang out pretty much over here, and sometimes I hang out over here. And the only reason being is, man, shit is a hell of a lot closer in one damn spot. And ain't nobody gotta go fucking around and dig. Now the worst spot that I can tell you to go hang if you try to look for some shit is here. All in here. This shit, I mean, this shit's alright for going to do missions. Period. It is. There's not a problem with that. It's great for doing missions. But, I mean, the bitch of it is, man. Okay, this is like where the main kingdom is. Okay, it's got some shit here. No doubt, right? But then if you're looking for, let's see here, you got a map maker, you got mail, general goods, and all that good shit. But you don't have your stylist over here, so you can't do shit with that. There wasn't really one here. You got a blacksmith and forge and the shaping workbench over there. You got a blacksmith and forge here. Shaping. See, you got all of that right there. And you got more of it over here. And then you got other shit that's spread over here. Like the unknown merchant. Yeah, right there. Shit, man. Oh, there's another spot for fishing over here. This, of course, is a criminals area that everybody complains about. Which seems it trips me out because we go over here. I mean, they got plenty of vendors that sell shit for tokens. Got the little workshop, a blacksmith and forge, Star Exchange, whatever's exclusive there, and look at it, a market manager. Now, at all these places in here, right, when you roll up in this area up into the mountains, don't get me wrong, it's entertaining, and it's fine. Because I'll still play the game. But I just want you to think about this. Out of all this shit, everything in here, everything you look around in here, even in all these small areas, towns, and everywhere else, right? And this is this empire right here. Okay? At all these places, it makes you laugh. The only place that has a fucking market house is this hideout over here that's filled with, you know, people that want to rob your ass. Let me see where this is. That's the market house. Sorry if I'm rambling on. Forgive me. It's not gonna be there. Oh yeah, and you cannot buy repaired tools at the market house. It's not sold there.
You won't find prices like these anywhere else on.
So you're gonna have to come off of some of your artifact cores, or you're gonna have to come off your star seeds to certain vendors to get it. Because I gave you this. Oh yeah, and I'm also putting stuff on here on the auction house. I'm pretty much selling it pretty damn dirt cheap. Cause see, I get that people are building up some stuff here, but you know they're asking too much for some of this shit, man. I mean, you didn't even build it up. You know, if you didn't build it up, how the hell can you put it on there? $60, $80. I mean, they're starting to, you know, drop their prices. I see. I mean, they were $1 million now. They even tried. Let's see, they even tried to squeeze $1 million out of this. And it's at max level. But they're not the top of the line anymore. Like on here. So now they've dropped them. Now anything that's A class on the other hand that you've got maxed out. Yeah. Yeah, you could still ask for $1 mil. It's like this one. $1.5 mil, $1.3 mil. So it may stay. I mean, I'm putting all kinds of stuff on here. I mean, see, I'm about like this. I'm probably not gonna be hitting y'all upside the head. Ain't no purpose. These right here seem to be the holy grails. Which is, this is craziness. You want 1.5 mil for that when you can get it somewhat already built up. It's probably because what, the runes are empty. Well, let's see if I can find the vendor that I'm looking for. Oh, they added fishing, of course. That's not bad. Okay. Okay, no, that's not gonna be there. We're gonna go all the way over here. These are things I'm gonna explain right here, right
Whatever
quick.
it is you need, you can find it here.
Yeah, we already know about all this shit right here. This is just extra cosmetics that you can buy after you get to a certain point. You gotta get renowned. That's that,
Why just buy one item when you can buy two?
well, this is also renowned. Supposedly they give you memory fragments, like Storm Chaser 4 here. But to get it, you got to have 300 Dark Essence, and 700 Essence of Growth. That's, I didn't really keep any of that shit. I didn't know if I had to do it that way or you could still do it, like go on to finish some more quests and finally, you know, get to it. But we'll find out whenever we get there.
I guarantee you'll walk away pleased with your purchase.
Okay, that's not the dude. Okay, the people you're gonna be looking for, man. Especially when you're gonna be upgrading your armor and shit. Once you start having mistakes happen, it's going to be this guy right here.
Can I help you?
See, these are the tool pairs for the, you know, C-class weapons. And lower. See, that's your artifact core right there. You use star seeds, but here's the thing about that. When you use star seeds, it's limited to one purchase. So you purchase it, that's it. I think that's it for any fucking where else you go. Doesn't matter. Because if you go to another one, it's still going to be cut off. This right here is unlimited, but you better have a shit ton of artifact cores out the ass. And the only way to do that is sometimes you'll find chests that'll give it to you. Other times you just, most of the time you're going to have to break down fucking equipment to do it. Just saying. These are unbinding scrolls. You use these to unbind, you know, weapons and items with the, you know, craft enhancement, dude. And you don't have to worry about buying any of these. Just keep grinding fucking mobs. They will drop the shit out of them. You'll have plenty of. So you ain't gotta worry about using star seeds to buy it. But this is probably an aspect also that I'm like level 34 and my gear score is like 1206 or some shit. Probably gonna make the difference. You're gonna have to get up into some higher levels, things like that. Better armors. And then after a while, it's just like any other game. When you have a better gear score, your drops will be better. I have rarely seen anything that was uncommon except for maybe like some of these cores and bullshit that I use to sit here and upgrade stuff. Weapons, nah. They're pretty much gonna be and plus I've ran some more and unlocked some more areas around here. But down in this general area, the weapons that are gonna drop are gonna be a lot of B's and a lot of C's. Excuse me. They're gonna range from epic to rare. I haven't really picked up any common or uncommon shit as far as weapon wise. These right here are going to be for your B tier weapons and armor. So, if you mess them up, you only see this. I told you. You can only buy one with your star seeds. That's for the whole fucking day. But, pick them up with this. And sometimes, you can pick them up in chests. And you might get lucky. Some of it might drop to you. Now these seem to, I've seen a lot of this shit when I was breaking down weapons, which I don't no longer use, don't need to. That's what those are. And that can work out the way it works out with those. Generally, I just sell them. But here's where we're getting up in the stuff. Now, if you got A class or A tier shit that breaks, you're gonna need these to fix that. And you see how the price keeps going up. It's 50 for that. 5,000 artifact cores to pick up this precise tool. Sometimes you can pick them up by doing certain quests for people, and they may give them to you. It's give or take. Remember, it's all a roll. This is pretty much the shit that you're using to upgrade mostly all the rest of the weapons from C on. Here's where it's really gonna hit the fan and shit. Now, this is the catch to your S tier, which is the new one. Alright. I said you're going to fuck up. And when it does happen, just remember how much this son of a bitch is. Period. And also remember these too. It's 2,000. That's 20,000 artifact cores. Just to buy it. To fix it. I mean, the really only way to do this
Why just buy one item when you can buy two?
the real true only way to do this is to get you a very decent armor or weapons or few that you keep to the side. And go in here and keep doing it until he can't do it or he's fucking it up, and keep doing that. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna raise that additional success rate, and the higher you raise it up, you know, the better off you could be. I'd say if you could get it, sometimes if you get it about 10%, it may work okay. You get it up to like 17, you fuck up enough of them, then in the luck in the draw it will do it. See, I haven't even turned this over yet. I'm not ready to do it. Sometimes on the lower armor, when you have like lower armor, as you can see in the corner, you have a higher success rate on that. If you're doing uncommons and rare, it's gonna have a pretty high fucking success rate anyway to do it just on the armor. Once you get past that, you start getting into legendary. You know, then things will start to change. And the higher you go up, the less the success rate drops into the 20 percentiles when you're doing legendary. If you want to see this, here it is. This is even better. This is the shit that'll get you. When you get to mythic items, your fucking success rate is very low, which means you're gonna fuck it up quite often to get it powered up. It's just how it goes. And the only way to sit here and do the additional success rate is you're gonna have to have mythic embers.
Take your time. Have a look around.
Y'all know what I'm talking about. This shit. And these. Yeah, let's talk about. Let's get out of here, actually. Find something to go fuck with. I was sitting here discussing it. I guess I'll probably go right here. Okay. So this is how this is my basic setup, and I'm gonna show y'all the armors that I have stacked up in here. As you look over into my left hand corner over here, you see my gold gain percentage, my critical hit rate, because I got 2 of them sitting over here. Alright. My health recovery from gathering. And then I'm trying, see, I lost some shit here. Let me take a look. Oh, I changed the helmet. That's right. It still has it. There's one. None. Alright. Well, let's scratch that. Probably gonna get rid of this necklace. It's not really gonna be helping me any anymore. What I was trying to do, as I was trying to get the one to get the defense rate up, which you can see is it says 9 over there. Had it up to 11, but I got rid of some shit to change up to something more. So the hell with it. As you can see, my gear score is 1206. If you want to know what's important, that fucking gear score is important. You can keep getting your level. Level helps, builds up vitality and certain shit like that. May help build up your strength after a while. You know, it adds a couple points here and there. But with the equipment I have right now, then we got my other effects that I have from it. Like from my weapon itself, I got plus, 217 attack. See, I've also got on my quills that I'm using. I have an increased reload speed. So when I reload speed, or when I reload my weapon, it will give me a crit rate of 3.5, crit hit rate. So that will add to the 15.4 that I have going on. Got increased defense. I got increased attack. defense, increase critical hit rate, attack power, increase defense again, and then increase hit, critical hit rate. This is what's built up my numbers up over here in the green, and that's fine. To be honest, I don't even know. Oh yeah, I got this. Here, just a concentrated opportunity. I don't even know what those are gonna break off into. Oh yes, we do. Let me think about that. Health recovery. But anyway, it's all about the gear score. Doesn't matter. Check this shit out. Boom. If you want to do some farming, fuck around in here and do it. Yeah, I got everybody widespread around here. So I generally wait for like a crowd to form around one of these guys. And this is what I'll do. Just at least until I can get my next blessing. There you go. I rarely have anything that drops. That's either gonna be C. I didn't want to turn in no damn tree. Yeah, but anyway, I'm gonna say it like this. I really have anything that drops below I don't have anything that actually drops below C epic, to be honest with you. Pretty much C epic, C rare, and then some Bs. But being that this is the lower area, it's probably gonna be more C epic and B and rares. So this is more of a P versus P setup. Like I said, unbinding scrolls. You pick these up anywhere all over here. And that's why this is a P versus P style. You have somebody set people up. You have somebody waiting out there ready to launch. Another thing, you know, if you're gonna play the archer, play the archer style ranger. Learn to shoot for the head. It seems to be a little bit better there. Especially when they're coming at you. Seems to be have a lot more damage critical. Let's see, like I said, man, I could put some of this stuff up there on the auction house, but I'll sell it pretty cheap. You know, for the people that are trying to get cranked up in this game, it's not a problem. Generally, I like to sit there and stay in the bees, but
See anything you like?
so generally, what I put in the auction house is probably gonna be your C grade epics, or I'm trying really more towards your epic B grades. Just to give or take. Excuse me. There's still areas I haven't unlocked yet on the map because I'm already almost ready to get the quest and onto that. I finally finished the bottom area where the damn jungles and shit were at. Done most of those missions.
I've got some good stuff here.
But like I told you, now this right here, this is more for your special enhancements. These are gonna be things that are needed to create some of these damn weapons. I just happened to go on a boss run with a bunch of people and just picking up shit aimlessly. I don't need any more of those right now. Yeah, I picked up that die. I have to go back and see if I'm gonna take those.
See anything you like?
Hell no, I don't want no best recoveries. Now I found out if you want to, say you've got a whole bunch of potion of recovery twos, like the smaller vials. I figured something out if you go over, like let's look at his general goods. You go to this guy, he can convert your shit over from those to these, if you got a bunch of these. I'll tell you what you're looking for.
I've got some good stuff here.
See what you're looking for, though, is you're gonna need dawn ferns to do this. If anybody's familiar, I'll show you on this damn map exactly where you're going. Because I went in there and farmed for it last night. You see this area over here? This whole area is all dawn fern city. You roll in here, and gold when you're mining. And you roll up in here, especially in this small ass little town or little village. All this dawn fern is in here. And if you go in here into the rock quarry and fuck around in here, it's all in here too. But that's where it's at. You get a bunch of them, and you can take your fucking potion tubes and flip them over and turn them into potion 3s. That's one way to do it. Or you can pick up a whole lot of little streets and just, you know, go to town. But what I was doing is I was doing things to try to conserve some space that I have over here. That's what people don't understand. I mean, you know, you have potions, they take up space. So you should have a particular set you're rolling with. Let's see, I got 20 of these. I got 9 of those. See, I picked up a bunch of these too. The last bit of recovery that I made. See, I got 28 of these now. Now, convert all of them over to level 3s. Probably really need some level 4s, but you got those too. As far as I'm concerned, another one that helps. These are actually pretty good. So right now I've got the rare one, epic. And these work pretty good too. Trying to get more towards that instead of carrying all these other ones. But as you keep grinding, and running through this game, they'll just automatically drop any damn way. But sometimes you get healing potions like this, the big healing potions, and they'll drop those too. Too much shit now. What? Count Dracula's castle over here. Now, I didn't know if this was just a thing or this happens after you hit a certain level. Prestige at these castles. Let's find out.
Is there something I can help you with?
Okay. Here's the other thing. You remember at all these spots, man, the Jay actually had like these little side missions they want you to do and collect this amount of trinkets or whatever the hell they want you to collect. Well, once you've hit revered with these people, that no longer applies. As long as you're in honored, you can sit there and do them little side missions and shit. But once you get the revered, you don't have to pretty much worry about that no more. Now, what you do is every week, or you could pay the money to do this, I don't know. Every, I think it's Wednesdays it'll reset, if I'm not mistaken. This thing, once a week, this thing will actually reset. And then you'll go do the set of missions that it has on here. And that'll probably be like 17,000 points. that will add to your reputation with these people in this place and shit like this. This is only in the areas that you, you know, when you're trying to make allegiances and shit like this. Since these are the first areas I always hung out at, of course I got them up there first. These are places I need to work on. It's up there in that mountain area. I gotta get that right. Jungle Drive. And then over here. And then. And whatever. So I'm only honored with these people. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These are the 5 spots that you'll actually have to go, I guess, to get the storm chaser shit that you need to unlock this skill style. And you're gonna have to use fire essence and all this other shit that you can get from killing bosses. Pick them up in boxes, treasure boxes that they drop. Now I don't know this for certain. I want to see if I just continue on rolling in mission, will it do it? Because even when I was looking for these stones for this shit, understand you could still go in there and give them essence and they'll make you a damn stone. So I think it's in game. Now you want to look at the areas that I've unlocked. Alright. Let's come down through here. Come on down here. I've unlocked all this shit over here. Sacramento there. If you want to fuck with a hard boss, that one's a pain in the ass. The mecha boxer, you definitely need some people. People with a good blocking skill. This motherfucker, yeah. Yeah, he's tough. Tough as shit. Some good fishing areas off over here. Docks. Which I've unlocked this area already. Ran through here. Yeah, that boss is okay. Not terribly bad. I haven't gone down here yet. I'm gonna have to check that one out. I tried to go down there, but somebody already killed it. Never mind. Now you see those. What you see right there. Since I'm a Ristian, of course, this is what I went with my faction. Might as well pick a union. This is the one I picked. As you see, the more shit that I do, gathering and everything else I'm fucking doing, it's still gonna add on to the points of this. Pretty much, what does that give me access to? These should be powered up for the next couple of days, which increases my gathering potential and all that good happy shit. As we go up another level, 2, these are unlocks. Things like that, and as it go on, where hell, it even has a trait where you can be what's it on there? Riding your fucking horse and gather. Here, this is it. Yeah, man. But I see that as high as the points are for it, this damn thing would have to be, you know, go up higher as you go up in level. But look at this shit, man. Well, you can ride my damn horse and gather shit. That's crazy. But anyway, had to go in here, fight down here. The village. This is where the hell is he? There he is. It's Thunderworm. There's probably missions that you can do over here. There's still some jungle shit that I need to do. Gather some stuff for these guys so that I can sit here and, you know, do what I gotta do. But these fucking lizard people and shit, man, they're a pain in the ass. It's almost like I need ice arrows or something to take care of it. Yes. Oh, she's a boss now. Yeah, she's a real bitch. So there's another giant over here, I think. I'm not going there yet. I had to do some missions around here to get that to clear up. Now, when you first get in here, you're actually an enemy and you're gonna have to use sky eyes and shit to run around, which really doesn't work. After you get past the story mode, because this is who you gotta knock the fuck off. Once you do that, that's when you unlock this, and you have to run up in these areas right here, and after that's done, this whole area is unlocked. This is where it stops at. There's no more running after this point in this area. There's no more road that way, so this is the area of the map where that stops. Now, I think there's more shit over here. Of course, actually there is. Maxed out here. There's nothing further up in here than this. In that area. Run through here. Let's see. That stops right up there. This comes through here. There. After that. I don't think there's anything further even right there to that point. Now this is the next area they want me to run into so I can start opening up here. Now I do think shit opens up out this way, maybe. Ain't certain. Let's see what's up here. It's a disputed zone. I think. Let me see here. I think what we got going on here is this is probably gonna be like some of the first areas that they're gonna put out there for us to run around in. And I think as time goes on, they're gonna just keep adding to their damn map. Because if I wasn't mistaken, if there's a bigger map than this shit, what they have, this is just a portion. But we'll see. What the fuck? Let's see what the hell's jumping on. What the hell's this giant? Yeah, what the hell? Let's go find the volcano. Let's go find them, why don't we? As you can tell, there's an advantage of there's definitely an advantage. No, man, to be perfectly honest with everybody, hell, I actually like this game. I think it looks pretty damn good. It's a hell of a lot more up to date. Maybe, I don't know. I would hate to say this, but even that game like Terra, which I played, its game engine and its design it's old, and I mean it plays fine. It's just, you know, doesn't look as modernized as when you play this game. Oh shit, this must be the spot. I think it is. What the fuck is this? Oh, is that him? Oh, hey, buddy, how you doing, man? Oh. That's alright. I'll do it again. Power his ass up. Stay right there, motherfucker. I'll fire it to you. Oh, fuck me. Really? That's enough for trying that shit. I have to hit them up on another day. That's cool. Man, there ain't no damn body around here. It's the only bitch about this shit, man. Is getting some people on board. Anyway, I'm just a casual gamer, and I'm just gonna tell y'all like it is. Yes, I did. Actually, when I picked up the Nightwind stuff, man, I was just running a couple of the dungeons that it said to run. That's how that happened. Yeah, I think they did take them all out. Told you they made some changes. They added some of this stuff of his time events, which I think what'll probably happen is they'll probably throw the Archon of Fire in there and all that other shit. You know, may change every whatever new pass that they roll in there or something like that. But they changed a whole lot of things. That's including like your master craft people that are no longer there. So some of those sigils that you picked up that were legendary or in that range, they weren't worth keeping. Because now every damn thing uses like rare, and that's how that works. Well, I mean, yeah, they use the rare. The only damn things that will stay like legendary in here are things like your embers and shit like that. That's about all. Now, to be honest with you, man, when we're talking about the campaign, I think I did the first one that you had to do, which you took out the whatever the hell, Gideon, or whatever the fuck. Then he moved on, and right now, as far as what it's unlocking, it's probably gonna be right around here, up here, past all that shit, and probably a little couple spaces all around up in here. But as we've seen on certain things I've looked up, they haven't got even bigger maps of more shit that's gonna be going out, like towards the left and right, and more desert and every damn thing else. As far as I'm concerned, they're probably just some of the dungeons and the shit that they removed. It probably really doesn't matter because they're probably about to add some serious shit to it anyway when they start opening up the map. And probably how they'll do it. And think about it. Keep this in your mind. They're probably going to do it on an aspect just like what happened when you played Destiny. Think about that. You had a couple planets you could run on, some areas that you could do, and then as time went on, they started adding expansions. Then you were running around what? In the asteroid belt. Then you were running on another moon. Then you were running over here on Mercury. You know, they're probably gonna do it just like that. But see, they're not the only. This isn't the only game that's ever done that shit. Think about it. The World of Warcraft is the same damn way. Or anything. Well, I know you probably have. If you haven't killed Gideon, what you got to do is, I told you before, dude. You're gonna have to up your gear score. You can run around in some spots, man. But just keep. You're gonna have to up your gear score, man. That's the only way I can tell you, man. Yeah, Gideon was a pain in the ass. I think I was at level 28 when I did them, and I had taken like I had already started getting like some of that B class gear and shit, and I just would sit there and power the shit out of it, try and get your damn arrows up as or whatever weapon you're using as high as possible. And then I'd say, what the hell was that? You don't want to use. You want to use these, except the one that you want, which I don't have. You want to pick up an elixir that actually gives you high-end defense. And then go in there and fuck with them. Yeah, it would. Yeah, but that's it, man. You gotta use your elixirs. And this other shit, if you could pick up some of these, this will even work even well too. With that stone skin, use that. I mean, as you can tell right now, even though my gear score is 1200, there's just certain things that I was looking for out of gear. It's like if you look at my defense, man, it's like fucking 10,000. Put it up there on purpose. Because the further you get in, man, the more complex and pain in the ass everything is. And I don't think it really matters what the hell type of weapon you're running with. If it's fire and ice and all that other shit that you can get. You still gotta have a high defense score. only thing I can tell you about like the unions, I joined one, and probably the only advantages you're gonna have of that is, you know, you may unlock some certain things that you can do with like a certain union. Most of this, the rest in society, they like to gather shit, and sell, and that's where their shit is. And then you got theirs where you can actually sit there and ride on your damn mount and go and farm and mine. This is also going to be depending on your game style. You know, if you want to have, you know, a little bit more buffs and be more of a tank or something of that nature, then you probably would go with Sentinels. Now, if you want to be you all out P versus P, which that's fine too, but you like to go run the countryside and rob people. If you like to go out and like rob people and shit, and then you could do that. Let's see. Oh yeah, I know why I was here. Damn, I forgot about it. Yeah, if you want to go Court of Ravens, man, because you want to go out there and, you know, it's like interesting. You want to go out there and jack people. That's sort of like playing like the Division when you're running in the dark zone. Same deal. Then you can go with the Court of Ravens. More their aspect is better like spells that they can use. Deceitful tactics. They get things that they can pick up, man, from like their stores where they can sit here and their whole name and everything disappears, so you don't even know if they're bad or not until they start attacking your ass. Stuff like that, which is fine. Dealt with that shit too. Yeah, I mean, you can avoid it, but shit. I'm not concerned about that because I'm knocked plenty of them down too, just like they've taken me down. They've gone down. I remember one time, man, I was playing with some cats and we were all killing a boss, and then this dude challenged people, and then we all got mad and started chasing him down, shooting his ass. Which was funny. Because he was hauling ass after that point. I mean, we weren't doing nothing but firing arrows and had berserkers out there beating the shit out of them. And then just left them there on the field and walked off. But really, I mean, even if you're not in the P versus P, there's not really a whole lot of people messing with people anymore out here. I think it's just everybody's rolling along, even helping each other. But I can feel you when you're talking about P versus P. I can do it, but these aren't the type of games that I'll play P versus P. I'm more into, like you said, your standard shooters and shit like Modern Warfare and all that bullshit. Run and gun. Shit, even as you can see that some of the fight styles of some of these bosses has changed. I mean, this motherfucker running on the ground trying to slap people and shit. She didn't do that before. Something disappeared in the air. Mark me. Superman or girl or whatever the hell it is. goes on the ground. Damn. All right, let's see. Sorry, that was distracted. Yeah, yes, all the boss fights have changed. It's just they've added certain areas where you went to. Some of these bosses are level 33 and higher. Now, I mean, when you go back, if you made it up into the mountain area, as far as the bone dragon, well, that motherfucker was always a pain in the ass. Still is. Didn't change. You better have a whole lot of resurrection scrolls if you want to go in there, because I don't give a shit what level you are. Y'all are going to die. When that damn thing takes off in the air and starts fucking around, blowing that shit, doing all that garbage, that's it. If you're in the vicinity, you're done. I don't give a fuck if you're level 45. But I also noticed that they've also changed some buffs on like any of like your mages and shit like that. Guess they wanted to even out the fold. You know how games are; they do that kinds of shit. I think probably the thing I'm wondering if they're ever gonna add another like class in the game and ninja, samurai, some off the wall shit. Cause you think everything started out the same way. Couple classes, let's see what happens. Yeah, they've nerfed a lot of shit, man. But you know how games are, man. They're going to, because I mean now your next class of weapons is S class, so then you're gonna have to fuck around with it, figure it out, how high you want your numbers to be on it, and then probably change back up again. But I mean, nerfing ain't new, man. They do that to every game. Everybody does. I think what they is, I think the manufacturers of these games, they do that shit on purpose, because what'll happen is they'll see probably particular people, sets of people that like to only use a certain character. They don't go back from that. And then they're like, nah, we gotta fuck with that. Can't ever have everybody using that because then ain't nobody using nothing else. And all that craziness. Oh yeah. Yeah, have you noticed that too about the bosses? Some of them, they're a hell of a lot better if you get right up on their ass, man, and just stay there. I don't know what it is. I think some of it on them, I think you're breaking their spells because they have to cast and concentrate too. And if everybody sits there and beats the shit out of them, they'll go down. Because yeah, we took down the damn spider bitch last night too. Just a whole bunch of people, and I think we just we got to the point that just stay on them. Now, if you got enough people to do it, man, y'all can melt a boss down in no damn time. If that's the question. Yeah, keep that shit in mind. If I mean, there's a lot of the aspect of how I got as high as I was is I just fucking soloing in spots, man, and just keep grinding. Because that's the other thing about this game, man, that people need to understand. This damn thing is grind intensive, man. It just stays that way, which is fine. I think it makes for an interesting game. But for others that, you know, they don't want to grind that hard, I'm like, well, shit, man, y'all buy World of Warcraft and do that shit. What difference does it make? You mean the giant trolls or even the massive fire giants and all that shit? Yeah, I noticed that generally, man, when I sit there and attack them, I stay underneath their balls and keep shooting there. Fuck them. And it seems to do good damage because they can't move around. I mean, you can pretty much telegraph their moves when you're standing right up underneath their damn feet. There's others that there's other giants that we mess with in here that I'll just sit there and roll between their fucking legs. Keep staying there and shooting them there. Only time you gotta really move up out of there is when they're about to jump up and pounce. Then you roll out. Hell, even like the Grassland Cyclops and some of those others, same shit. Stay right up underneath them to a degree, or actually, you roll on them and stay to their back. That works out pretty good. But you can even telegraph whenever like the Grassland Giants and the Cyclops, and you know when they're about to swing, and you know when to start rolling into them to the other side. Now, as far as the worms and all the dragons and the dragon type fuckers, nah, you can't do that with them. You just roll around them. But I do notice if you stay in close, you got enough people, y'all can, pretty much whip some ass. Well, yeah, this is also true. That you are stating the fact right there that when you play with other people, man, I'd say it's alright when you have maybe a couple of people if you fight a boss, and that'll actually work out good. Because if y'all can figure out where each other is gonna be at, I think what people should look at it is like this. You should look at it the same way when you go into a dungeon. Okay? When you run a 5-man dungeon, y'all get in that room. Y'all roll up there. Before anybody attacks, everybody establishes a general area where the fuck they're gonna be at before they start kicking off on ass. Same thing should apply, man. But it seems like when you're rolling up into the open world and you run into the bosses, it's just a bunch of people out there. It's hard for that to, stop being jumbled up and shit. You're right. People get in the way of each other, and it will fuck up your roll when you're trying to do something. I've had that happen last night too, man. It's just too many damn people on the boss, and I'm sitting here trying to roll back, and then there's somebody standing behind me, which fucked up my shit. Facts. Sort of why I don't mind going after some of these little bosses and shit, because ain't nobody around there fucking around with them. Somebody came and did the one shot on you. Yeah, it's fucked up. You know, sat there and did all that damn work because you know your ass was there by your damn self. And it takes a while. And then all of a sudden, motherfucker came and shot him once. I feel for you, man. I'm sorry to hear that. That's fucked up. That's pretty good. Followed him around, waited till he had one. This one shot his shit. Hey, whatever works, man. Let's see here. How to improve your reputation. Yeah. All right. Let's see what my reputation is at this point. Okay, as you see mine, you see that I have a couple to revered, one honored, friendly, shit like this. Alright. Before you get to revered, okay, while you're at honored and shit like that, you remember that, like, this area is, where am I at? Okay, you know where I'm at, right? Okay, when you go and talk to this cat, before you get to revered, you remember that they always have all these damn missions for you to damn do, collect all that garbage. Well, you got to do that. That's one. The next thing that you have to notice is, like, if I'm not mistaken, when you reach the level, like up here that it would have stated, like, I think you'd have to be at least, in fact, let me take a look back at one that haven't even started fucking with yet, because I'm trying to remember all this so I can explain it quite clearly. Okay. Here it is. Once you've hit honored, and to do that, yes, you got to go in every day and stack all that crap that they want you to collect and turn it into them people, and that'll be it for the day. I think for a full day you can get something like 1,200 fucking points that you could put to your reputation. You got to keep doing it until you get to honored. Until you hit it, like you have to reach that honored rank, and that, if I'm not mistaken, I think honor is pretty much gonna be probably about that, like that 5,000 mark, and then you'll hit honored, and then after that, then yeah, you're gonna hit the 1,500 mark, and then you become revered. But all the way up until the point that you're honored, you got to do those damn missions that they want you to keep doing. It's fucking grind intensive. It's a pain in the ass. But once you do that, and you get to that damn point to where it's honored, then that's when it changes up to, let me see. Then that's when it changes up to where you actually see this shit pop up. And what'll happen is this will be set every week. It's generally Wednesday when they reset this. Or you could sit here and pay with your star seeds to do it, but fuck that. But what you'll do is you'll see some shit like this where you'll do those 4 missions, and then after a while they'll give you a chest, plus they'll give you something like 1,700 reputation points and all that good stuff. Now the thing is, which I'm gonna say this also, is once you get past honored and you become revered, then those missions that you would talk to, like this quartermaster or the damn knight at Rosso's castle and wherever the fuck else you go to, they're no longer accepting any of that shit. So even though you're killing off like hordes just so that you can pick up items or break down items or whatever the hell you want to do, that extra garbage that they give you, they're no longer going to accept that. So after that point, you'll have to do whatever the hell they want you to do as revered, which probably means that you could constantly keep messing with that and resetting it. It's your star seeds to do it again and again, which I'm not going to do that. Or you wait every week we having resets, and that's how that works. Well, anyway, appreciate y'all watching this stuff, but man, I'm about to get off of here, and I will catch you guys later, and we'll do another one.